Hi there, this is Boris. Welcome to my channel. So usually people who do tutorials, they shoot at daytime with sunlight coming in, but I'm kind of a weird guy. I like shooting, basically I like drawing at night. And so I just wanted to post videos because I have a lot of things to, I think, teach, and I'm also learning a lot of stuff at the same time. So as I said, my name is Boris, so I'm a self-taught artist, and I would call myself a cartoonist. So currently I am doing a daily comic strip, like every day I just post a drawing on my Instagram, which is at sketchman_Boris, so you can follow me there. And I'm also publishing for free, so you can read my webcomic series for free on Webtoon application called Tech. I'll also put all the links on the description below. So yeah, while I was doing this, just this short introduction, I'm drawing Batman because he's my favorite character of all time. Just to doodle and for you to have something interesting to look at. So in this episode, I wanted to talk about the importance of lines. So if you're a beginner, I think you kind of you're trying to find a way in, I guess, into drawing. You know, you want to be able to do different things, and you don't know exactly how to approach it, right? So, okay, so let's just race this off. So the importance of lines. You have to understand that as a cartoonist, as an illustrator, as an artist, if you will, you're creating an illusion of a 3D object on a 2D surface, which is a paper, right? So before we go to this, to creating 3D shapes and actually like trying to move it around, like in order to create different body parts or objects and so on, let's start with 2D. Because even when I teach kids, I always start with 2D, which means lines. And lines will guide you all the time. Like if you see manga artists drawing, you always see them using reference lines, like when they draw a face, like, you know, and they mark the hairline, the area where the eyes, the eyebrows will be, the bottom of the nose, and the mouth, in a way. So, and then and they will start drawing the details. So what they are doing is actually they are building the structure before going into the details. So this is what you should do actually. So you should first build the structure before going into details. So now lines. So you have reference lines. You also have inclinations. Like for example, let's say you want to draw. You're trying to draw from reference a model. Okay. So let's say this is your canvas that you're trying to draw on, and so let's say this is the reference picture you are trying to draw from. Let's say the subject is, I don't know, hunched over like this, right? So you always have to find out where the ground is, okay? Or at least the horizon, if you're drawing a character who is flying, right? Now, okay, so let's say here's the ground, right? So you just bring that line here, and then you just draw another line here. So these two lines are very important. First, it will allow you to see where you can actually start drawing. because when you're starting, sometimes you draw the head here, and then you just realize that you don't have space, right? So, and this one it's another point that you will see later on, which is composition. Like you will, that's another point if you're starting, if you don't know what a composition is. But so these lines actually allows you to sort of understand at which angle the subject is turned, right? So you know where the ground is, and you know where his head is. His head is not in the middle. He's like it's a little bit to the left, right? So for example, these lines are very important. So yeah, and then of course, as you go further in your drawing process, you will learn like a lot of different lines. So you can have reference lines, you can have lines to determine, let's say, the composition, the inclination of your subject, if you're trying to draw a dynamic figure and not someone standing like straight. And of course, like a combination of lines 2D lines can make also a drawing. Like this I used to do this when I teach kids. I'll ask them to draw a circle. I asked them to draw like a curvy line as a warm-up. I asked them to draw like a triangle and some zigzag lines, some straight lines, right? And then I just tell them, okay, now you should just combine those. You just put the triangle circle together, you put another circle here, you put some curves here, some straight lines, and then a zigzag, and then you have like a chicken, right? So yeah, so 2D lines are very important. So you need to know how to like play with different lines, different types of lines before you go into the next step, which is trying to come up with like 3D shapes. And then you can bend those basic shapes like cylinder into shapes like this, which you can use to draw hands or forearms, right? Yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to do this short introduction from the importance of lines. Next time I'll just do a video about each body part, and then hopefully I'll just keep you updated regularly. So thanks for watching. Until next time, this is Boris.